Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode. Today we're gonna talk about Albion Online and what is auto-respecing. Basically, what is respecing in Albion Online? A lot of people have been asking me this question and I was like, I think we need a proper guide on this and what this actually is. So when you open up your Destiny board, you will be seeing here that you have of course all your different nodes. You can see that up here that this node is level 13 out of 100, and also you have the button at the top of the screen saying auto-respec. And you probably think, what the hell is that? Well, first of all, I need to tell you there is a currency called Combat Fame Credits. Combat Fame Credit is something you can use for actually buying nodes on your items. For example, if we find, let's say I have my torch here. I want to buy a skill here. You can see right now I can't use my learning points because it has to go up in 20%. But could I do something else? Yeah, I can use these Combat Fame. So if I click on the level here, 10 out of 100, you can see, oh, it opens a new window. On this window I can say, I want this. And now you can see here, it totally costs 840 Combat Fame. You can see right now I have 4,500. I say confirm. Do you want a level for 440? Or sorry, 840? There we go. Now it's a level 11 and I just lost the currency that I bought it from. There's also another thing. You can actually also click on minus, and in that way you get fame back, but it's only about 70% you actually get back. So in this process I will lose about 30, I think it's 30 to 20% you're losing. You saw I had to pay about 800. You can see, let's do it again. You can see right now if I buy one more level it costs 865. That's fine. Then we're gonna go back and it only gives me 692. You can do the math yourself, but it's about 20-30% you're gonna lose. That means if you take a node that is level 100 and you remove it everything and you put it on another node that is the same item based, you know, like a shoe, armor, head, weapon, then you're only gonna get about 70 levels. So that way you can remove a level 100 item and replace it with a level 70 weapon. But that's only one of the things. This is the easy thing to understand. You know, you can just like plus, minus, so you can like, for example here, I can go all the way up here, find an item here that is level 12. I don't want to ever use Sculpted Call again. Minus. This way it gives me 80,000 Combat Fame that I can use on other items, but I also have to pay 60,000 silver. But the other way, if I want to buy, you know, levels, it costs no silver, but it only costs Combat Fame that you can either get from, you know, removing levels on item or auto-respec. And that is the magic key today. Auto-respec, what is that? Imagine one of my nodes here were level 100. What happens when you actually reach level 100 on an item or a node? Well, you actually begin to get Combat Fame. And you might ask now, how does it work? How much do I get for my items? Does it work for all my items? Does it work only for weapon, armor? How do I get Combat Fame from an item? Well, that's the cool thing. Imagine you have a head here. You're using the, let's just take this one here, the cloth helmet. You're already level 100 in cloth helmet, and every time you now use your helmet, you're gonna get Combat Fame. Exactly, Combat Fame. And now I have to show you a little picture I made. I actually made this in Excel, and as you can see here, imagine you kill a monster that gives 500 fame. Your nodes, items you already have on, where you have a node that it's not level 100, you just get your normal 500 fame and help you level up like normal. But your nodes that is already level 100, and let's imagine you're using a spear and your spear is already level 100, then that spear converts into fame credits. And if we go down on the weapon, you can see we have the weapon there. It says first, if we have a kill, you killed 500. But you can see weapons having a conversion on fame credits on 0.4. That means when you kill a mob that gives you 500 fame, it becomes 200 Combat Fame. And then, more on that, if you're enabling auto-respec or not auto-respec, because that's the thing. That is the thing. You're gonna get 200 fame for killing a monster with you can say when you kill a monster that gives 500 fame, it converts into, well, it's like 500 and then would multiply it with 0.4, then you get 200 fame, and then the combat fame you're gonna save in the end, it's gonna be zero. You're gonna take those 200 and then multiply it again with 0.2, and then in the end you get 40. And then you probably be like, what? That's not enough. That's not. I mean, that's not enough. I want more than that. Well, that is why you have this button up here saying auto-respec. You can see up here, auto-respec. And let me show you. Because if you enable auto-respec, then instead of you have to multiply those 200 with 0.2, it's 0.8. That basically means you're gonna keep, if it's a weapon, first of all you kill them up, that gives 500 fame. Then that fame converts into 0.4, that equals 200. You multiply it with 0.4, gives 200. And then if you have auto-respec activated, you get your 200 fame and multiply it with 0.8, and then you get 160 in total. But then you'd probably say, what is the catch, Dvalin? Why would anyone not enable this? It costs silver. It is basically like the satchel. You pay silver for this conversion. So you can do it freely. You can use your 100 notes items and just get free 0.2 combat fame. But if you want the 0.8, you need to use auto-respec. And you can see over there that offhand is converting 0.02, boots and helmet is converting 0.1, armor is converting 0.2, and weapon is 0.4. And I have exactly put it out in this Excel sheet what a kill on 500 fame is going to give you in fame credits. So you can see with no auto-respec on weapon you get 40 fame credits, with armor you're getting 20, on helmet and boots you get 10, and offhand you get 2. It's pretty sad. But then again, if you enable auto-respec, you get 8 for offhand, 40 for boots and helmet, 80 on armor, and 160 on weapon. I really hope this list makes sense, because really try to understand this, that you kill a mob that gives 500, then each of the weapon has a conversion that it goes into, and then beside if you're using auto-respec or not auto-respec, it depends how much of that conversion you can keep. And keep in mind, using auto-respec will cost silver. But of course, if you're rich and you don't care about silver, you can do it freely. So you can say that is the cool thing with auto-respecing. So that means when you level up in your nodes, you can level up different ways. You can of course level up by killing. You can level up by stealing points from another node. But keep in mind, you're going to lose about 30% when you do it. So it's not really worth. I would never recommend you do that. Only if you're like, I will never use a cloth helmet again. But you should probably never say that. And else you can level up your node that is already level 100 and where it converts through auto-respec or not using auto-respec. Basically this is made because high-end players who already was playing with the level 100 spec, they got nothing from doing it. Basically they got no fame. So that's why they made this, so people who already have maxed up in half of their spec, they get combat fame, so they can on the same time they level, play with their main spec, they can level up their old spec. It's pretty smart. So that was my little tutorial for you. What is auto-respecing? You can say here, what is auto-respecing, and also in here, if we go in here, what is this, where you can actually convert fames down and up. I hope this guide was helpful and will help you understanding how this system works, because it can be really tricky, but I really hope my Excel sheet here is helping you. Take a screenshot of this, save it, share it with your friends, and let them know Dvalin gave it to you. So, thanks for watching everyone, it was a pleasure making this guide. If I said anything that is a little bit wrong or big wrong, let me know in the comments and we're gonna, put a line under it and make sure everyone knows it. But I am pretty sure that everything I said now is 110% correct. Thanks for watching, have a nice evening, and see you in another Albion Online video. Peace out.
貴様の拳などかほどにも効かんわい。お前はもう死んでいる。何？
Random.